Hey, what's up you guys? It's Dorothy and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to go into chapter 5 of How to Disappear by Sharon Huss wrote. I hope that you guys are enjoying these videos and yeah, let's get right into this video. This video may contain sensitive topics and foul language. If you do not wish to continue, please click off the video now. You have been warned. Chapter 5. I'm totally zonked out around 11 on Saturday morning when Mom comes into my room all cheerful without even knocking. Oh, you're still asleep. Sorry, I got you this. I open my eyes as she holds up a Forever 21 bag, then pulls out its contents. A black stretchy top and a neon yellow skirt. I roll over to face the wall and close my eyes, hoping it's a dream. Mom says you can wear it to the party, at which point I'm actually hoping this is a nightmare. I flop back over to face her. I told you no party. Not us, silly. Marissa DeMarco, it's next weekend. Mom holds the neon skirt up to her waist and looks at it in the mirror. I ran into her mother at the mall. She thought you might like to go. What? I am fully awake and living the nightmare. Why would she think that? I'm not even friends with Marissa. I simply mentioned, no. Mom, what did you do? Nothing. She asked how you were doing. All I said was that your best friend Jenna had moved away. I pull the covers over my head and start whimpering, and she mentioned the party they were having and maybe you'd like to come. There is only one thing worse than never being invited to anything, and it's the pity invite. No, wait. Even worse than the pity invite is my mother made me do it. Pity invite. You're killing me. You were literally trying to kill me. You don't have to go if you don't want to, Mom says quietly. I just thought. I play dead under the blanket, no movement, not even breathing. My mother sighs. Well, just think about it. I wait until she leaves my room and shuts the door before throwing the covers off my face and taking a huge gasping breath. The new clothes are draped over the chair while it was nice of her to buy me clothes, but my mom clearly doesn't pay attention to what I actually wear. Scratch that. She pays attention and then buys what she thinks I should wear. I pull both pieces out of the bag. Why would she buy me a skirt? I don't even wear skirts. And this one, I might as well put a traffic cone around my waist and shout, look at me over here, yoo-hoo. Having the clothes appear in my room is slightly better than an actual shopping trip. My mother has a tendency to shout my name from across the store, waving garments and offering commentary on which part of my figure they will flatter or hide the best. The only upside is if I agree to an outfit of her choice, I get to go to the thrift store afterward, which is where I buy most of the clothes I actually wear, like my oversized boyfriend sweaters, which are just men's sweaters, and my lightly scuffed shoes. Mom hates it there, so she drops me off and I get to go shop by myself. I crawl out of bed and pull on the skirt and the top, and shuffle to the kitchen to show her. Oh, she presses her hands together like namaste. They fit. I twirl around and curtsy. Now can you take me to the thrift store? Are you really going to wear it? Of course I'm not. I look like a giant bumblebee, but I at least have to pretend it's a possibility. Maybe with a sweater. She sighs. Fine, I'll drop you off on my way to the grocery store. I eat breakfast and change into my usual clothes. The neon yellow and black ensemble gets shoved into its bag and tucked into my closet, never to be seen again. Just as we're getting in the car, a text from Jenna lights up my phone. Need to talk to you. I fight the urge to text her back to believe that she actually needs me, because I know it's not true. She just used me being there when nobody else is, which ironically is part of the reason she finds me pathetic. You can't have it both ways, Jenna. I tuck my phone back into my pocket. Everything okay with Jenna? Great. I don't want to attribute too much crap to Jenna or my mom. Might call her mom to see if everything's okay. Our moms were never that close because Mrs. Tanner always had a really stressful job, and now she's the CEO of a company in Wisconsin. I don't think my mom has even spoken to her since they left, and that's how I'd like to keep it. We pull up to the thrift store, which is an enormous warehouse with a floor-to-ceiling glass storefront where mannequins are displayed dressed for weddings and business meetings. I always get the urge to sneak into the display and spice them up a bit with crazy hats and jewelry and glasses and scarves, all the things I would never be brave enough to wear myself. I'll pick you up in an hour, says Mom, unless you want my help. That's okay, I say quickly. I quickly scramble out of the car and head inside. It's better this way without her cringing at everything I choose. I bypass the woman's clothes and head straight for the men's size large sweaters that offer the most coverage and the least puke-worthy colors. No lilac, no coral. Boyfriend sweaters are always in style, right? Hallie Bryce wears them sometimes with just leggings and ballet flats and her amazing legs, of course. I find a gray cardigan I can at least pretend I might wear with the neon outfit if it hangs down almost as far as a skirt does, and ooh, cashmere score. My phone is in my pocket. I pull it out and see another text from Jenna. Never mind. She needed me for like 10 minutes. I jam the phone back into my pocket and return to the rack, choosing 2 more sweaters, a navy blue crew neck and another in olive green. I hug the 3 sweaters on their hangers to my chest and start for the checkout. All together, they'll cost me less than $15. I'm tempted to text Jenna because she loves oversized sweaters too. She'd definitely be jealous of the gray cashmere, but never mind. My phone buzzes again and I don't want to look at it. I tell myself don't even think about it, looking at it, so of course I look at it. Wanted your opinion on this outfit. There's another bubble beneath, so I wait, staring at the phone. Jenna knows I'm the wrong person to ask about clothes, especially if she wants to look cute. I'm pretty sure that's not really why she texted me. The next comment comes through. Josie and Tiff picked it out. I stare at the cute names of the girls who have replaced me in Jenna's life. The photo comes through featuring Jenna with super cute girl and super cute other girl, aka Josie and Tiff. Seeing her with them feels like sandpaper on a brush burn. Bruce, come here. They are posing like a trio of sexy anime warriors, but what really gets me is what they're wearing, which is pretty much the same outfit my mom just bought me. Black tops, all slightly different, and neon skirts. Really? Come here. Jenna's bright pink, super cute girls is neon yellow, and the super cute other girls is electric blue. They've also got clunky platform sandals on with black and white patterned socks. I barely recognize her, especially when she texts. Tristan loves it, so I'm all good. Jenna never used to care what boys thought of her clothes. She'd be more likely to wear something the guys would not consider hot or on purpose. And the matchy-matchy with friends, she used to roll her eyes with girls come to school like that. She'd say, can they not dress themselves? It's like she transformed herself into an entirely different person. I will be right back. Sorry about that. My dog was chewing on some clothes that he's not supposed to be. It's like she transformed herself into an entirely different person. I shove the phone in my back pocket and stumble through the shoe selection. Not even wanting shoes, but there's a clunky pair of black platform sandals similar to the ones Jenna and her new friends are wearing, and they call out to me. It's as if they're teasing me, taunting. You can't wear those. You're not cool enough. I hook my finger through the straps and carry them toward the register. The checkout line goes past the special display of items for Halloween. It's mostly kids stuff, giant footed pajamas that look like lions or bears or dragons, but there are wigs too, all colors. They start calling to me too. I pick purple and orange ones, kind of nestle them together atop each other. It looks like the Photoshop hair I drew on myself at the East 48 picture. A sign on the Halloween table reads everything $3. I take the wigs. A plastic bin offers sunglasses for $1.50 each. I sift through them and pluck at a pair of cat eye-shaped lenses with thick white rims and a pair of those x-ray vision glasses with the red and white swirly eyes. I snatch up 3 more pairs plus a fistful of bracelets from a huge bowl that says they're 25 cents each. My arms are loaded to the point where I can't carry any more. I'm nervous taking my haul up to the counter because I'm always nervous at checkout counters. Sometimes the clerks are chatty and I don't want to explain why I'm buying chunky sandals, 2 colorful wigs, 5 pairs of crazy sunglasses, and a dozen bracelets in addition to my usually boring sweaters. I'm not entirely sure myself, except that I'm tired of being me. I want to be someone else, and I'm not sure living vicariously or vicuriously is going to cut it anymore. The clerk barely acknowledges my presence, so I needn't have worried. She simply rings up my total, shoves everything in a bag, collects my money, and says next. I sit on the bench outside to wait for Mom and carefully arrange my $43.75 worth of purchases so that the weirdness is hidden beneath the sweaters. Get off of the desk. Kind of like what I do every single day of my life. When we get home, I run up to my room, shoo Cat out, and lock the door. I gather my hair into a bob and try to cram it all inside of the purple wig, but it's sticking out everywhere and looks like I have a massive growth on top of my head. I rummage in my sock drawer for a pair of pantyhose I've never worn and cut off part of the one leg to fashion a skull cap. Once I've got my hair all smooth and tucked inside, I try to put both wigs on at once. Orange first, then purple on top. They look ridiculous, like a furry double-decker ice cream cone. I take them off and study the colored blobs of my hair until I figure out how to make them look the way I'm imagining them in my mind. Then I get to work carefully cutting strips from the orange wig and gluing them to the scalp of the purple one, and like extensions. After a while it starts to look like hair I drew on my picture in the Photoshop, except now with real fake hair. I'm so engrossed in my creation that I barely register my mom calling me for dinner. I attach the last strip of orange hair to the purple wig and carefully stash it in my closet, resting atop a boot so the glue can dry without all the hair getting matted together. Dad walks in the front door as I come down the hall from my room. Hi, sweetheart. He looks tired. Hey, Dad. We walk into the kitchen and sit down as Mom puts out the food. Good day, he says, scooping mashed potatoes onto his plate and passing the bowl to me. It was okay. We went shopping, says Mom, implying that we did this together. You should model your new outfit for your father. Do I have to? I shoot Dad a pleading look. You don't have to, he says, smiling. Mom gets the pursed lip expression on her face that signals her annoyance whenever Dad sides with me. If it were up to you two, nobody would ever do anything around here. She starts clearing the serving dishes, even though we've barely started eating. Nora, honey, my father's lays a gentle hand on her arm, but she pulls away and carries the food into the kitchen. Dad and I start to eat, but Mom doesn't come back. He says maybe you could show me the outfit after all. I sigh. You don't even care about the stupid outfit, but your mother does, and it won't hurt you to put it on. Fine. I toss my napkin on the table and push my chair back. He always does this, takes my side, but then caves the second Mom gets upset. But it also wouldn't hurt her to stop treating me like I'm some kind of Barbie doll she can dress up. My father closes his eyes briefly, then folds his napkin and lays it on the table next to his plate. He won't say any more, but he'll be disappointed if I don't do what he asked. So I go to my room and put on the neon skirt and the black top. When I return to the dining room, Mom is all smiles. Isn't that cute? Dad blinks a few times at the neon, clearly doubting its cuteness. Yes, very nice, he says, nodding. Whatever, I mumble. I excuse myself again and return to my room to stand in front of the full-length mirror. I try to imagine myself in that photo with Jenna and the super cutes. I strike a pose, try a sexy face, look like a complete idiot. I strap on the clunky sandals to see if that helps. It doesn't. Honey, do you want to finish your dinner? My mom calls to me down the hall. No thanks, I'm not hungry anymore. I hear my mom mumble, okay, fine, as I go to my closet and check on the wig. The glue is dry. Excuse me.
It's all good.
So I tried on shoving my hair into the stocking skull cap first. It's better, but still not right. The look I'm going for needs a little more punk rock, a little less hippie clown. I take a pair of scissors from my desk and start snipping away until I have jagged explosion of color framing my face. I lift clumps of it with my fingertips and spray it into place with Mom's ultra-stiff hairspray. Jenna would die laughing. I cut off the thought, go back to what I'm doing, hiding myself. Creating someone even Jenna won't recognize, the un-Vicky. When I finish, I stand in front of the mirror, this time with the wig on. The glare of my pale legs is binding, and cute ankle socks, even if I had them, won't help. I remember a pair of snazzy leggings my mom gave me for my birthday. I dig around in my drawer of misfit clothes until I find them, black and white zigzags. I pull them on and examine my reflection again. Combined with the crazy wig and the leggings, the skirt now looks too prim. I slip it off and start cutting. The hem goes first, then I slice thick strips all the way down the waist, like the fringe of a very strange hula skirt. The black top gets a trim too, but when I put it all back on and stand up straight, I realize I've given myself a bare midriff on one side. I try tugging the shirt down, but can't hide the triangle of skin that rises above 3 inches from my belly button to my side. It's the perfect spot for a tattoo that nobody will ever see, so I sharpie the circular yin-yang symbol there. The internet says that Sharpie tattoos stay longer if you dust them with baby powder and spray them with hairspray, so I try that. Then I strap on the platform sandals, dive my hand through the tower of bracelets, and for a final touch, choose from among my electric collection of secondhand sunglasses, SpongeBob eyeballs, peace signs, or a rainbow-colored leopard frame with reflective lenses. I go for the first pair I picked, the dark cat eye glasses with thick white frames in honor of cat eye. Look awesome. Okay, slightly ridiculous too, but in a go big or go home sort of way. Or in my case, go big and stay home because you're too chicken to actually go anywhere. I prop my phone on the bookshelf and use the timer to take a picture. In my first few attempts, I capture images of myself walking away from the camera because 3 seconds isn't long enough. to get into position. I switch to 10 seconds so I can move to the opposite end of the room before it snaps a photo and take several that way, just standing there head to toe. Boring. I'm too still, too scared, too Vicky. I also realize that the bottom half of my face is completely bare and unchanged. I remedy that with lipstick I find in a box of mostly never used makeup my mother gave me. Now I have a brighter red mouth slightly bigger than my own. I set the camera timer on my phone and try again and again and again. I pose, I spin, I jump, I sway and lean and dip and bend and twirl and wave and smile and laugh. I blow kisses. I press my lips to the palm of my hand and hold the red kiss mark to the camera. I take dozens of photos until I'm breathless from running back and forth to restart the timer. After downloading all the images to my computer, I click through them, hardly recognizing myself. If it weren't for the presence of my bedroom in the background, nobody would guess it was me. It feels good in the way the East 48 photo did, though I never left my room. I only left myself. But this time, there is no one to send the photo to, no one to fool into thinking I'm more fun or interesting or special than I am. There's no Jenna on the other end of a text message to say, oh my god, there's no one out there at all. So I go to Instagram where there's always someone. Instead of signing in as Cat, I start a new account. I call it Vicarious. Maybe I want Jenna to find it and know it's me, or maybe I simply want proof that I exist outside my own bedroom. I drag one of the crazy pictures I just took into Photoshop so I can replace my bedroom with a plain white background, and I upload it as my profile picture. And there I am, 0 posts, 0 followers, 0 following. I decided to post something just to see if I'd get followers. Through the very idea of followers make me nervous. Total strangers watching me, I laugh at myself since they're exactly what I do. To Hallie and Adrian and even Raj, they don't know I'm watching since I haven't officially followed them, which means anyone could be watching me and I wouldn't know it either. I'm in disguise though. I look in the mirror again. Nobody will recognize me. I'm anonymous, imagined, not a real person. They can't hurt me if I'm not real, can they? I flip through my new pictures again and keep coming back to the very first one I took, where I'm walking away from the camera. Maybe I'm being a coward using one that doesn't reveal even my fake face, but it captures the emptiness that waits on me right now. I fiddle with the image in Photoshop, making sure I have a clean blank background around my whole body, like I'm a cutout doll. Then I search the internet for a place I'd rather be, a concert or crowd scene where scene would only make me feel lonelier, so I go somewhere my solitude could be appreciated, even envied. I find a photo of an empty beach at a sunset, waves gently lapping at the shore, reflecting the tropical skies, orange light. I drop my purple and orange wig, cut out self into the scene, a small figure walking in the distance, disappearing. I almost post it. It's amazing how quickly the visual affects me. It's like I'm there. I'm somewhere else. I'm someone else. I take off my Vicarious costume, wipe my red lips clean with a tissue, and crawl into bed, cuddled under my blankets. I take one last look at my alter ego's Instagram, my single lonely post out there in the void. No likes, no comments. It's a comfortable place to be, but a part of me wishes someone would notice. I click the bubble button and slide my thumb to edit, then add a single word, #alone. That is the end of chapter 5. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.